All right, so notice the thermocouple has to go on the right side for the way that you have your recipes run. And then if we look up here on the screen, if it's on tray TC, it's gonna show nothing, and that's because that left-hand connector is not connected. We switch it over to the K-Tight, and if we shut the door here, you can see inside, outside of the door, open, shut. You can see in there, like, even if it got pinched, even if I physically pinch it, we get no change on the K-Tight. So that should be good. I got the door shut. I'm just gonna run a real quick manual to show you that the lamps will turn on and it will heat up. We got it the right direction, and we do. Getting hot. Good. Stop that. And what I'll show you is basically in and out of the door. I'm pulling in and out of the door. And you can see that even if I tried to create a problem with the thermocouple, I couldn't. Dead solid signal. Okay, so now let's get out of here and let's go into run a process. If I remember correctly, a lot of these have big purges, so let me try to pick one that I remember didn't have a big purge. I think this one doesn't. All right, see how it says 0? Yeah, it's because it's showing up as tray TC. Normally the default is K-type, so I say switch it back. That shows you what it actually is inside the temperature of the unit. So that was the confusing part. But if we switch over to K-type, it'll switch automatically on its own. So even if I leave it and I hit start, and it looks like, are we running? Yeah, we're running. It's a little bit of purge, but we'll show you that it actually still runs. And you can see at 95 degrees, it's just sitting there. There's no instability in that temperature. I think it's a 60-second purge on this, if I remember. There we go. Now I'm out of nitrogen. I just ran out today, so you'll see that the nitrogen's at 0. That's just because I ran out of in-house gas. And you can see it's running. It'll stabilize. And I actually don't know what this recipe is supposed to do since I can't see it. But essentially, all I'm looking for is the thermocouple is steady and stable, which it is, and it's running the recipe no problem, as long as it's in K-type mode. And you can see the lamps are running, and you can see there's no real pinching down there. The cable kind of loops around the bottom, and I noticed that right when I got it back. That's why I thought there wouldn't be a problem. There, I think it's ramping up to 800 now. But that's why I thought it wouldn't be a problem, because normally these things have to almost be cut to cause a temperature problem. The thermocouple wire actually, almost has to be bent in half and has a cut in it. That's why it was surprising that it would get there and have an issue. Even if it got caught, it can get caught pretty bad without actually causing a major issue. So that's why I kind of assumed that it was something else, and I'm just glad that seems like we're good to go. Yep. That one looks like it's going to 1,000 maybe. Yeah, so overall, it's controlling the lamps. So we should be good. So I'm gonna get this packed up and back to you guys. And I may send some extra fittings that are right there. I may send a pack of those with you because those are getting old. They don't seem to be bad yet, but if they do start to leak, you could just snip them off right there and without taking the oven out to replace those if you need to in the future. I can just tell they're sort of getting old. So if I remember, I'll put them in the box. So there you go, guys. I hope when it gets to you, it looks like this.